Well, g'day curd nerds. Here is another taste test video. This is the not very Fourme dAmbert taste test. This is what it looked like before I wrapped it in foil. And here is the great reveal. You can probably tell from the title that it's not as expected. So it did actually feel quite soft underneath the foil. So as I started to peel back the layers, and there was some indication of this in the cheese cave, that it was very smelly. And as you can see there, just from the first part of the reveal, it has been contaminated with red mould, or better known as Brevibacterium linens. So red mould is usually associated with cheeses such as Brick, Munster, and Reblochon. However, this has unintentionally been contaminated by that mould. And yes, it was very smelly. Now, here we go for the 360 degree vision first, so you can see that a little bit of blue mould on the top, a little bit of white mould around the edges, and here we go for the cut. It is very soft inside. And as I crack it open there, you can see that the paste of the cheese is very runny. Now this is at 13 degrees. I've taken it straight out of the cheese fridge for this taste test. And you can see there the centre, it still is a little bit chalky, but the outside of the cheese is very runny. So I'm going to taste it, even though my nose told me not to. So I've got a teaspoon there, just trying some of the creamy paste. There it is, and in the gob it goes. And guess what? It is quite delicious. The creamier part of it was very nice, and the actual chalky part of the paste actually tasted like a blue cheese. Well, as you can see, this is not a Fourme dAmbert. This is what I was trying to create. As you can see, it's got a red smear all over it, a little bit of blue still on the top, and a fair bit of white mould. But the paste inside is absolutely delicious. This is probably the stinkiest cheese I've ever created. And I've got a couple in the cheese fridge at the moment that I'm trying to create using red bacteria, Brevibacterium linens. And it looks like this is cross-contaminated somehow with those two cheeses. But going from a white mould cheese now to a red mould cheese, it's not really blue. So who knows in the world of cheese making what I'll come up with. But this is certainly not a Fourme dAmbert. But it is a red washed cheese. And it does taste pretty nice. So we're going to eat it. Probably just the paste, and we'll see where it goes from there. So I've done some analysis on what went wrong, and basically I think that the stage that I wrapped it at in tinfoil was probably the right time to eat it. And you can see that there are some blue vein lines throughout the cheese. However, it was far too moist and didn't have the chance to grow the blue mould. That, and there was not enough oxygen in the ripening box for the blue cheese mould to grow. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you would like to support these videos ongoing, don't forget you can pop over to Patreon. If you want to see how I made the Fourme dAmbert originally and try and rectify some of the mistakes that I made, then check out the video right there. Well, thanks for watching, curd nerds, and we'll see you next time.